Let's wait for 1 or 2 more minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, all right. Let's start. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We had this session last week. This is the continuation of it. Inshallah, I'll try to finish this today itself. No more continuation. Uh, so this was the topic last week. Yeah. Uh, Now it's good, right? Okay. So this session we started last week. Uh, Everyone who attended last week, they might know my name is Fasi. I'm in US, Washington, DC. It's 6:40 a.m. here. So we started this last week to talk about how to prepare a resume, what we have to write, what we should not write, and what format we have to write in the resume, what is the importance of a resume, and how you are going to present yourself in terms of preparing, presenting, submitting a resume. Continuation of that, I'm going to the next slide. So CGC, everyone knows CGC is a big, popular, reputed organization in Hyderabad and giving free services to the people who are looking for jobs. Around the jobs and career education, there were hundreds and thousands of sessions so far in so many years. So everyone knows about the CGC. If you don't know, you have a website. You can go and get it from the website or Facebook or whatever the social media platforms you are. And this is the thing we have started last week. What is the resume? What is the importance, format of the resume? What to mention, what not to mention, the technologies. My focus in last week and today both is about technology interview, not any other general interview, for example, a financial interview or something, because CGC has experts in every field. They have given so many sessions on other interviews like financial interviews and other interviews. My focus is only on technology interviews. So next, I was talking about how to apply, where to apply, online, which websites you can apply, like Naukri.com and those things. Pre-screening. So here in US, it may be same in India also. Before we go for actual interview, there will be a pre-screening. Sometimes pre-screening can be technical, but here in US, the pre-screening starts with the salary. Because if you don't like the pay package, they will spend a lot of time to understand you, your technology, your experience, your background, and finally, when it comes to salary, you'll say, "I don't want to join," because you don't like the salary. Especially for the people who with lot of experience, like 10 years, 15 years of experience people, the company knows you do have a stuff, but you don't like the salary offered by the company. That's why you might back off. They don't want to get into that situation because company is investing on your selection process. Because technology interview, they spend 1 hour. So for example, three people are calling you, three people are sitting in an interview panel, three people multiplied by 1 hour is 3 hours time. If they are charging like $200 an hour, so three people multiplied by 1 hour multiplied by 200 is like $600 spent by the company is going to be wasted if you don't like the pay package. In one other way, if you want to see, you went to some website, for example, google.com, boeing.com, some big company, and you have submitted your resume for the job application. You are applying for a job. You will see the salary there itself. They will say salary will be like $90,000 to $150,000, otherwise 14 lakhs or 16 lakhs or something in Indian rupees, right? If you are applying in India. So you will see the salary first. The people who are experienced, they will look at the salary first. If they don't like the salary, they are not going to apply if they are applying for a job. If you did not apply, they have approached you. For example, you have uploaded your resume on a job website and someone is calling you, someone is making a phone call, someone is sending a resume. They first talk about the salary.
Dheeraj,
Hello? So everything starts with salary negotiation here. It might be same in India also for the people, especially who are experienced. But freshers, they might look for all your information. They might decide the salary because they don't know how much you're worth. Some people are freshers with a lot of uh, technology knowledge, not the experience. But some people may be freshers with little knowledge, but not vast experience, vast amount of educational knowledge. They definitely don't have experience. So everything starts with salary negotiation, and people who are experienced, they should know what they are worth of. For example, I'm working in a company already, and my salary is like 80,000. Whether I want to stay at 80,000, I want to jump to 100,000, that I have to decide. And when I am talking to people, I have to talk about salary based on different parameters, which we'll talk about. Number one is salary. Second thing is your experience. So if you have a lot of experience, for example, I have 12 years of experience as a database administrator. But now I am trying to switch my job and trying to become a network administrator or programmer or something else, manager. I cannot say I have 12 years of experience as a database administrator and I'm getting $80,000. Now I need $100,000 as a programmer. I'm not going to get that salary because I'm switching the field. You do have an experience in the industry, but that industry experience is not relevant to new job which you are looking for. That's where you have to do some compromise, right? Same thing, the technologies. So if you know the technology, for example, in the market right now, UI technology, Angular is hot technology. Otherwise, like Vue.js, there is a hot technology. But you have worked in something HTML and CSS, same UI technology, but it's like 25, 30 years of old technology. And you are saying, I have experience in HTML and CSS. You cannot negotiate on salary. But if you have some latest technology on your resume and you are claiming experience like 5 years, 10 years of experience in the latest technology, then definitely you should be in a position to negotiate on salary and bargain. You can say, I will come only if you give me this salary. This is my salary, right? So if you have latest technologies, if you have vast amount of experience, you can negotiate on salary, right? So all these three bullet points are related to each other. And the second thing, the fourth bullet point is again related. Here we are talking about the new employer's profile. So if the old employer is like some company in Amirpet, you don't know what that company is. A lot of people don't even know about the name. They were giving you like 16 lakhs package, but you are going to Wipro, you are going to Google, some other reputed company. They might give you only 12 lakhs, but you still like it because you are going to a reputed company from a unknown company. If you say that I'm working in Amazon, I'm working in Google, half of the world knows. And from Google, if you switch to some other company, your pay package will go up, right? So you are going to which company, which employer, that's where your salary increases or decreases, right? The last thing, which is really important thing, is the location. So here in US, for example, if I'm working in Washington, DC, the salaries have to be higher because the cost of living is too high here. But if I'm working in some other city, for example, Colorado, right? Denver, Colorado, I'm working. There the salary can be less because cost of living is less. So whenever you are applying for a new job, you are talking about the salary. You must know the cost of living in that particular city. So that's the important thing. When you are talking about the salary negotiation, you must know what is the cost of living in that particular location. Similarly, domestic versus abroad. You are going to some Gulf country, you are going to European country, you are going to some Western country, Australia, US, UK, Canada, right? You need to know what is the cost of living in that particular country and that particular city. What is the exchange rate? Dollar versus rupee, real versus rupee, dirham versus rupee, euro versus rupee, right? So you have to understand what is the salary, what is the cost of living, and what salary you are supposed to demand, right? You can demand the salary only if you have relevant experience, vast amount of experience, and you should know how much you are going to. It's like you are selling something, you're selling a product, right? I will give you one traditional example. If you go to a car company, car manufacturer is going to say this car is sold at 12 lakhs rupees, 7 lakhs rupees, right? But when you go to a what is it, the market, like a vegetable market, the vegetable farmer will come from the village, they bring the vegetables, they are not going to decide the price. The people who are buying, they will decide the price. You see, I don't know why it is really bad. I really feel bad about it. But the farmer is not going to decide the price. The people are deciding the price. After working for a whole year in the farm, they are not going to decide the price. Whereas the car company is deciding the price. They say, this is my price. You have to buy it. That's it. Right? So here, when you are applying for a job, you are experienced person, you have a cutting edge technologies, latest technologies, you are the one deciding the price. But if you are a fresher, you don't have any experience, your employer is going to decide the price. But at least you should know, if they say how much money you are expecting, you should at least say, I want something like 2 lakhs